NAWA fans,
Oh, yeah.
I'm here with the Rage in a Cage winner, some will say, AJ Frost. AJ, let's hear your side of it.
Oh, you gonna hear my side of it. You know you gonna hear my side of it. The Rage in the Cage, the match that was built for AJ Frost. I climbed in, I beat up everybody else that the NAWA has to offer, and I dropped the biggest man right down to his feet. Big Donnie became my victim that night. You saw it. All those idiots saw it. Everybody in the back saw it. They saw AJ Frost become what he always said he was, the man right here in front of you, and the man that won Rage in the Cage. And Guy, I know you know, but I'm putting everybody on notice. AJ Frost cannot be stopped. I will not be stopped. And I'm coming for whoever I want. So watch out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were here with us on Thanksgiving night for our annual tradition of Thanksgiving wrestling, you watched Rage in the Cage, and you saw it right here. We were down to the final three. Big Donnie pinned Big Nasty after splashing him right there into that cage. And as you can see right there in the corner, AJ Frost, as you already know, he won Rage in the Cage. He was in waiting. He had a foreign object in his hand. Even though all weapons were legal, he had it hidden. He was waiting to pounce on the big man, Big Donnie here. And as you can see, as Big Donnie arose to his feet, AJ Frost struck, hit him with something, and went for the pinfall here. And he got the 3 count over Big Donnie and became the winner of the first ever, the inaugural Rage in the Cage. And now AJ Frost has bragging rights. Now we're going to toss it back to GT. He's talking to Big Donnie about what happened in Rage in the Cage.
Fans of the NAWA, this is Guy tonight here, once again, with Big Donnie, BCB. Big Donnie, I got to ask you, it hasn't been that long. The Cage, you were so close with Rage in a Cage. AJ Frost snatched one off your grips. What's your thought?
I had that thing won. Me and AJ. There, right there at the end. Big Nasty's down. Big Nasty's out of the way. Me and AJ, and I don't know what he hit me with. It felt like a cinder block. Whatever he hit me with, I went down, and I remember coming through after a 3 count. I still can't believe, but he got me that night. AJ, the next night that happens, it won't be so good for you, as I'm coming to kick your ass, and wherever I see you again, I'm going to do it.
Introducing Superjaw's Indie Supercard, the first pro wrestling trading card game with real wrestlers using their real moves, but not real weapons, because they're cards. Play with over 50 wrestlers such as George South, C.W. Anderson, the Jim Nasty Boys, the Dawson Brothers, Colby Carino, and many, many more. Go to becometheace.com/store to order the Ace Series 1 set, shipping in June 2020.
Hey everybody, it's Redbeard. Come join me at my YouTube channel, Wrestling with Redbeard, where you can find classic match videos featuring talent like Cedric Alexander, Tessa Blanchard, Jackson Riker, and more from before they were household names. You can also find my blog, podcast, and other great content, all right over there at the Wrestling with Redbeard YouTube channel.
So before we end this interview, I've been trying to find out the answer to this for my book, and I can't seem to get the answer. Can I ask you a way out to an old school question, that taboo? You okay with that? Sure. Could you come in closer, please, our videographer? Is wrestling fixed?
I didn't know it was broken.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from the final 2 men in a Rage in the Cage. We saw what happened there as AJ Frost defeated Big Donnie at the end to claim victory. But now we're heading down to the ring for your opening contest this week, as we've got the Irish hand grenade Myric Moore, as you see, he's making his way into the squared circle. One of the most powerful, one of the most devastating men here in NAWA is the Irish hand grenade. He's definitely been on a roll here lately here in NAWA, and he's definitely got his sights set on the top of the ladder, the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, which is currently held by one of his buddies, Golden Gladiator #2. But Myric Moore, he's always got his eye on the prize, as you should here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Michael Elliott. Redbeard, where in the hell are you? GG2, where are you, racing? You got a hockey game? I don't know what happened to him. He's got those 2 belts and he just stopped showing up. But now, we're waiting on Myric Moore's opponent, Jaxon Cage. This kid, we've seen him on the last few months. He's starting to make a rise here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. We've seen him in tag team action, singles competition. And now he's got his hands full as he's going to be going up against, as we said, one of the best here in the NAWA, Myric Moore. Where's Myric going? He's heading out of the ring as Jaxon Cage enters. He's leaving ringside. Wait a minute.
I want you idiots to know one thing. Just because it's Big Donnie's birthday, they didn't want to put him in the square circle with the Irish hand grenade Myric Moore. So Big Donnie hand selected this guy to face me. So be ready, because I'm going to picture Big Donnie when I slam you into the mat.
Myric Moore not happy about his opponent. He said he wanted Big Donnie. He wanted to beat Big Donnie up tonight, and he's going to be picturing Big Donnie as he beats up and slams Jaxon Cage all around the square circle here. Myric Moore letting the people here know how he feels about Big Donnie, them, and NAWA as he enters back into the ring. And our official John Harkey is going to get the action underway here in your opening contest this week. And like I said, I want to say thank you for joining us here on NAWA Championship Wrestling to episode 248 every Saturday. We don't miss a week. May miss it by a day or two due to technical difficulties, but ladies and gentlemen, 248 weeks in a row of NAWA Championship Wrestling with no signs of slowing down. And if you want to keep up with what's going on in NAWA Championship Wrestling, we ask you, please go to our Facebook page. Make sure you like, follow, go to YouTube, and like the page, subscribe. Carolina's Historic Wrestling Archives, where you can check out all the back catalog of NAWA Championship Wrestling, all 248 plus episodes. And now we've got the bell rung, and Jaxon Cage getting the people here behind him as he's about to lock up here with the Irish. Oh, and Myric Moore with that big knee right into the gut in the midsection area. Now just dropping a bow right across the back of the neck. Myric Moore, he's got to watch himself here tonight. He's got to keep his focus on Jaxon Cage. He can't be looking ahead to Big Donnie or a shot at the NAWA heavyweight title like he wants. He's got to stay focused here on this young upstart, Jaxon Cage, as he's taking the work now on Myric Moore with some big right hands, ducks under, hits him with a big atomic drop, and look at Myric Moore, he felt that one. What is Cage gonna do? Comes off the rope, big shoulder tackle, holy Christ, he knocked Myric Moore right out of the ring there. He's staggering around on the floor. It's Myric Moore. Cage is in hot pursuit as he knows he's got to stay on top of this Myric Moore fella here as he's ran him head first down into the mat and throws him back into the ring. Jaxon Cage, he's really looking impressive here early on into the contest. Big running European uppercut there into the corner. And now Cage shoots Myric Moore off into the other side, and another one delivered right there. Jaxon Cage, man, big suplex there. And he is looking like he's going to take it to Myric Moore with ease here, but only gets a 1 count. Does Cage. Here he comes in. Oh, big kick takes him down into the corner. And Cage, man, Myric Moore's got to get his sights set here on Jaxon Cage. I told you he couldn't be looking ahead, but there we go. Nobody at home there as Myric Moore, the wily veteran, moves out of the way at the last second, slamming the face of Jaxon Cage into that turnbuckle. And now he's just putting it to him. Now Jaxon Cage has made the mistake Myric Moore's refocused here on the task at hand, and that's Jackson Cage. Now he's just choking him over that middle rope. Cage just being choked. Our official trying to get order restored here with the Irish hand grenade. Myric Moore now getting him up, picks him up. And here we go. Myric Moore just showing off his strength. Look at the strength of Myric Moore. He's easily suplexes Jackson Cage up and drops him on the mat. And now just putting the boots right back to him, right to the back of the head is Myric Moore. But Cage, he's still got a little bit of fight left in him. Myric Moore had enough of that, just clubs him back down onto the mat. As you see Cage writhing in pain, trying to go for the ropes, trying to pull himself up. But here comes Myric Moore, snapmares him right over. Coming off the ropes, big clothesline, just taking his head off there. Myric Moore saying he's impressed with himself. He says he don't hear the people getting behind Jackson Cage right now. And now he should have went for a cover there to Myric Moore. He's letting Jackson Cage recover as he lets him just sit there on the mat. But here he goes, just big shots right here. And again, another blow right across the back of the neck to Jackson Cage. Shoots him off. Whoa, sunset flips him, gets him over. That could be it. Two, only a 2 count after that sunset flip. No, catches him, got him up. He's trying to catch him, but no. Myric Moore using his strength and body weight to just drop Jackson Cage onto the mat there. And Myric Moore he's letting everybody know that he's in control now. He is in full control of this match, and he could beat Jackson Cage at any chance, any second that he wants to. And he's just here now, just choking him. He's just punishing this kid now. I think he's pissed Myric Moore off after that display of offense he had early on here in the match. And now I think Myric's just said he's had it. And our official, John Hargis, said, you better watch that throat. He is our head official here in NAWA. He says he's going to throw this match out. He threatens to do that a lot, but now look at Cage is getting his head twisted off here as Myric Moore now dropping that knee right into the back of the spine. He's about to turn his head off like he's opening up a soda bottle. And Cage trying to fight back, but look at this. Myric Moore's got, look at that head and what kind of position it's in. Cage working himself back up, using what strength he's got left to fight out of this. Big shots there into the midsection. Oh, Myric Moore just had a handful of hair of Jackson Cage and took him right down to the mat. As he was about to go run into the ropes, Myric Moore just grabbed a handful of hair and slammed him right down onto the canvas there, just cutting off what momentum Jackson Cage was building. And now he's got him back up, shoots him into the corner. Cage comes off, big flying forearm out of nowhere there. Cage dropping Myric Moore down. Both men on the canvas. You can see Jackson Cage he's trying to get back up, wants the people to get behind him here. And Myric Moore, he's down. Both men on the canvas. Who's going to get up to their vertical base first? Myric Moore stirring around up to his knees, using the ropes to help him up after getting socked right in the face with that forearm. Now Cage back up. Big clothesline delivered there. And he hits him again with it. Beautiful drop kick from Jackson Cage. He's got Myric Moore on the ropes again. Oh, big body slam there. What has Cage got up his sleeves now? He's got to stay on top of the Irish hand grenade here. Cage is taking his time as he's going up to the top rope here. He's wasting a lot of valuable time. Myric Moore looks like he's out though. Cage coming off. Nobody home for that leg drop, that guillotine leg drop off the top. Myric Moore smartly rolled out of the way. And Jackson Cage paid for going up to the high rent district. Now Myric Moore hits him with that car bomb. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Myric Moore usually gets the win here. 2, 3, hits Cage with that car bomb, and Cage is out cold for the 3 count. Myric Moore picking up a win. Not taking anything away from Jackson Cage here. He looked very impressive against the veteran Myric Moore, but the Irish hand grenade just too much for Jackson Cage as he picks up the win. He's coming for the heavyweight championship, and I believe it. Myric Moore can do it. What a win here for the Irish Hand Grenade over Jackson Cage here this week.
NAWA fans, I'm with the king of cardio, Thomas Extreme. Thomas, I got to ask, you had a hard-fought contest with Johnny Ryder at the brewery. What's going on with you two? Tell me. Give me your thoughts.
You know what? Me and Johnny Ryder, we're brothers. Brothers don't always get along. Sometimes they fight, and when brothers fight, sometimes it's dirty. But at the brewery, I think we beat a little respect in each other. So August 13th, we're going to team. We're going to take on Vega and Lindsay, however you say his last name. I'm going to show you that brothers can get along and get gold in the process.
It needs a little more flair.
Woo, my brother! The Ninja Boy is in the house! Woo! Oh yeah! Woo! Woo!
Take a trip into the mind of the meaning, a brand new podcast featuring former WWE and ECW star The Blue Meaning. We'll cover wrestling, music, movies, sports, and lots of useless knowledge, all contained in the mind of the meaning. Subscribe now and follow us on social media at Mind of the Meaning.
NAWA fans, I'm here with the hottest tag team going in the NAWA, Cairo Lindsay and Zay Vega. Let's hear it.
So, GT, I just thought maybe me and Cairo needed to come out and, address a couple of things. You see, we've been on quite a roll here in NAWA. Quite a roll. I mean, stacking wins after wins. You name them, we've beat them. But there's one thing missing. Eventually, I would think that winning the King of the Mountain, bringing in one of the hottest free agents around the Carolinas, I would think that these things will bring a title shot of some sort. So here it is. I can't officially make a challenge, and we can't tell anyone what to do. But you know what we're here for. And before we leave here, the goal will be accomplished. Talk to him, Kyle.
Look, I don't care who I got to go through. I don't care if you're somebody's baby, someone's grandma. I'm still going to knock you the hell out. So when we get our opportunity at those titles, we're taking them. It's not even a discussion. I like this shirt, GT. Man, you looking nice, man.
Thanks, bro.
At the end of the day, bump that. Whoever get in the way, I'm knocking them the hell out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us through that quick commercial break. We just heard from Thomas Extreme about his ongoing situation with Johnny Ryder, and we just heard from Zay Vega and Cairo Lindsay as they get ready for tag team action here on the show. But now it's time for your main event this week here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. As you can see, Luke Fury is making his way down to the squared circle here, and he's being flanked and followed to the ring by AJ Frost, the winner of Rage in the Cage that you just saw on Thanksgiving night here just last Thursday. The young legend Luke Fury about to be taking on a very well-experienced veteran here in NAWA Championship Wrestling and Axel Jaggers, but he's got AJ Frost in his corner. They're known as the Frost and the Furious. You always got to have eyes in the back of your head when AJ Frost is in the corner of Luke Fury, but here he comes. Axel Jaggers, the mammoth one, as GT would say. Axel Jaggers has had a very impressive run here in NAWA Championship Wrestling over the last several years. If he hits that belly-to-belly suplex, you can guarantee the match is pretty much over. So that's something Luke Fury is going to have to look out for against Jaggers. He can hit that belly-to-belly suplex out of nowhere, and just like that, at the snap of a finger, you're out for the 1, 2, 3. But again, this is I hate to say it, a 2-on-1 situation here this week, as Jaggers is basically taking on not only Luke Fury, but he's taking on AJ Frost, who's out here at ringside. You see both Frost and Fury exiting the ring as soon as Jaggers came in. Not sure they want a fair fight here or what, but Luke Fury looking at if he could pick up a win here today. Look at him getting his stretch on. Maybe he forgot the stretch in the back. But Luke Fury definitely looking to make a name for himself here in NAWA. And a win over Axel Jaggers would definitely propel him up the ladder, definitely put him on the map here in NAWA. And he's definitely got, I hate to say it, he's got a great mentor in AJ Frost. It's valuable years of experience and knowledge to pass on to the young legend. Hey, if he's a young legend, does that make me a middle-aged legend? I think it does. I'm a middle-aged legend if Luke Fury is a young legend. But there he is, Axel Jaggers, 6'3", 290 plus pounds, about to take on Luke Fury here in your main event this week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us each and every Saturday on YouTube at 12 noon for NAWA Championship Wrestling, where you can only get this kind of exciting action right here on the program. And Luke Fury, he looks to be stalling again. He's taking his time to get in the ring here against Axel Jaggers. Is he afraid to get in here and go one-on-one with this man? What's the deal here with Luke Fury? Maybe this has been the game plan all along, to play mind games, to stall, to get under the skin of Axel Jaggers before the lockup, and maybe it's worked. I don't know. Jaggers, you see, he's a pretty laid-back individual, pretty composed competitor. He doesn't seem to let much bother him except Ted throwing them fireballs and flames in his face. And look at here, Fury going in between the ropes right after the bell rung, continuing to stall. And again, maybe that's the game plan here from Fury, to get under the skin of Jagger. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up. And look here, look at Jaggers just tossing Fury around. And Jaggers is definitely fired up here tonight, as he just threw Luke Fury right out of the ring pretty much. I don't even know. AJ Frost telling the cameraman to get out of their business. They got a game plan. He's got to give him some advice. I don't know if, look at him whispering in the ears of Luke Fury. Maybe he gave him some good advice to deal with the strength of Axel Jaggers, but I don't know what you can do to deal with the strength of such a big individual. And here we go, another call, just holy Christ, throws him right back down. And Fury once again exiting the ring as quickly as he got into it. He doesn't know what to do with this big man, as Frost is calling a timeout here. And as we all know, there's no timeouts in wrestling. And our official, Rich Burleson, is telling Luke Fury, you better get back in this ring right now. This is where the action happens. You cannot win the match on the floor. I don't know if Luke Fury has the tools in his toolbox to counteract the power and the experience of Axel Jaggers, but he does have that X factor. Like I said, he's got him on the floor. AJ Frost, you know, if he gets an opportunity, he's going to stick his nose into this contest. We've seen him do it several times before. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up again. And Jaggers, was he just going to throw him around again? Oh, just takes him right there into a side headlock. And Fury not able to run this time, as he's got the arms claps around his head. He shoots him off. Off comes Jaggers, big shoulder tackle, taking Fury right off his feet again. Comes off Jaggers, oh, going for a hip toss. Not able to do it. Down a big man rig reversal. Throws Luke Fury over his, look at that hip toss, just like a sack of taters there. And Luke Fury is in some trouble now, as the big man's got him in the corner and just unloading them shots to the midsection. Our official getting them off of him. What's Jaggers got in store? Well, wait a minute, there we go. Just like I said, AJ Frost, once he sees an opportunity, he's gonna stick his nose into this matchup, and he's already done it early on here. Now Fury taking full advantage of that distraction by Frost, as he's delivering the blows to Axel Jaggers in the corner. Look at this, just unloading shot after shot after shot. And AJ Frost has helped Luke Fury get the advantage here against Jaggers. Big reversal from Jaggers now. Big clothesline on the Fury. it wasn't enough to keep Jaggers down for long now as he got him up for a body slam, picking up Luke Fury with ease. The young legend in trouble again, about to get slammed. Bam, right there onto the canvas. He's clasping it at back. Jaggers going for the cover. Look at it. AJ Frost hopping into the ring to save his partner, his friend Luke Fury from getting beat right there. And wait a minute, AJ Frost, he's getting thrown out of the ringside area. Our official, Rich Burleson, has had enough. He's had enough of AJ Frost. And AJ Frost said he didn't even do nothing, but he stuck his nose into this match twice. And Rich Burleson has had enough. He's ejecting AJ Frost, but he got in one little bit more word of advice to Fury. Now Fury, he's flustered. I don't know if he knows what to do now. But the young legend walking around the ringside area, going back into the ring. He's going to have to face the music here against the big mammoth, Axel Jaggers. Now Jaggers taking that arm. He's wrenching it. Now he just drops Fury down, trips him up, puts him on the canvas. He's got him by the arm here. What is Jaggers going to do? He's got wrist control over Luke Fury. And now he puts him down on the mat. Oh, just runs that boot right across the forehead and the face of Luke Fury there. And Fury looks like he's in trouble. He's trying to ask our cameraman for help here. We got the best crew in the business. As Jaggers now unloading another shot right there into Luke Fury, shoots him off into the corner. Wait a minute. Oh, comes off, hits him with a cross body block. This Fury gets a 1 count there. That's the first time we've seen Jaggers down on the mat. Now look at this. Fury just unloading more shots. I think he thinks that might be his best strategy here to inflict damage on Axel Jaggers by just dropping fist on him. And now with a kick into the spine and a kick to the head there. Fury got Jaggers down. He's got to keep him on the mat. He cannot let this big man get back up. But Fury picking Jaggers up to his feet. Gets him up, drops him with the punching him with the fist there. I almost didn't know what to call there, but hits him with a shoulder tackle. And Fury goes back out after getting dropped off of his feet again. And again, I don't know what Luke's going to have to use his speed and his high-flying ability if he's got any chance here against Axel Jaggers. Oh, and a big clothesline, just taking the young legend down. And now Jaggers going for the cover. 1, 2, but still only gets a 2 count there, says referee Rich Burleson. And now Jaggers trying to slow the pace of this match down. He does, like I said, Fury's going to have to use his speed and high-flying ability, but Jaggers has just put that to a halt from the get-go. He's gotten Fury down on the mat. He's going to try to keep him there, but Fury, like I said, he's got to get back up to his feet and use whatever speed and high-flying ability he can implement here. Coming off the ropes with a big kick. He takes the big man down. Holy Christ. Here we go. Holy Christ. I don't even know what to call that there. 1, 2, and Jaggers able to kick out after that. Like I just said, he had to use that speed and high-flying ability, and he did. He got a 2 count, and he took the big man back down off of his feet. But is that going to be enough to defeat Axel Jaggers here in your main event this week, ladies and gentlemen? Luke Fury's looking really impressive here against some stiff competition in Jaggers. Here we go. What's Fury got up his sleeve now? Oh, he just ate a right hand from Jaggers there. And now he's back up and a big back elbow off into the ropes. Catches him. Here we go. Belly to belly. That's it. He hit it. 1, 2, 3, and Axel Jaggers connected with that belly to belly suplex and getting a victory here over Luke Fury in your main event this week. Axel Jaggers with the win. Got to give props to Luke Fury. He did pretty good here against a higher level of competition. And Axel Jaggers picking up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got this week. So long for now.